characters, there's a good way that this matchup may play out. But again, Hurt has kind of brought us something a little bit different. I was talking about it on Comms Friday. His grenade manageability is something that I've never seen before. All the snakes play differently. There's some like Apollo Kage that get really busy up close and personal. There's some like MVD that play the ways that he does. Hurt is like, yo, it is the grenade show, and I dare you to try to change the channel.
Yeah, they got a chance to play a little bit at the end of the crew battle.
Yep.
You know, just a small a piece. It was a 2-stock, 3-stock runoff, but
boom.
I mean, Sparg0 got 1 stock, and it was not close though. It was like he got 1 stock. And then my man basically finished the crew battle like 2-stock 13% or something like that. So he was definitely moving. Sparg0's got to be ready to play a snake of this caliber. I don't think you get this type of practice too often. I mean, we have good snakes obviously in America, but like he's just a different type.
This is the snake, in my personal opinion. There's a lot of snakes out there in the waters, but this is the biggest python of them all. Let's go ahead and get it right here, man. Game number 1, Pokemon Stadium. Yo, let's make some noise. Come on, y'all. Let's go.
All right, we already know what time it is, man. Hurt already going to set it up. That's going to be something that Sparg0's going to have to look out for, is getting through these setups and finding the damage without too much trade damage. Luckily, he is on the Cloud. Cloud, relatively heavy character, so it's not one of those things where like every time you trade it's the worst thing in the world, but you still don't want to be trade damaging with Snake more often than not.
No, absolutely not. I mean, we talk about manageability of your resources. The biggest one was, you know, of course, your grenades, but then on the opposite side is also that percent as well. You know, there's going to be a couple times where Hurt is going to disengage a little bit, go back into that corner, but the key point in that is you being in control of your own narrative. If I'm in that corner, it's because I want to be here, not because that backer that's -3 on hit is forcing me here.
Okay, unfortunately here for Sparg0 though, like you saw what happened with his blue blade beam. Grenade on the ground, automatically eats that up. Ain't going through nothing. Whoa. Oh, that was a good idea though. However, the turnaround's crazy.
Okay, and just like that, turning a bad situation into a phenomenal, and that's the type of stuff you love to see. Grenade in hand, and most importantly, Snake with the lead becomes a boss character, bro. I got another life bar.
Oh yeah, you see him right here. He's setting up the trap. You got to keep. It's like as soon as you get close to him, like a big gust of wind pushes you back. Right. Now you got to do it all again.
Okay. I know that's right. Uh-oh. Falling up here, trying to harass up underneath these platforms. He said, I got to get the hell out of Dodge. Grenades right here, doing the great work for him. Bit of a miss right there on the first hit of F-tilt. A good temperature check, frame 4 option. One of Snake's better, hell, all his tools are good, let's be real. But definitely one of the more upper echelon ones in this toolkit.
No, he goes a little crazy with the frame data here on that move specifically. But all right, either way, you can see Sparg0 just trying to find his way in here, going deep for it, and he did have the capability, obviously. What a recovery from Hurt, knowing exactly where he was going to end up.
Okay,
I know that hurt. I know that hurt.
And then a little bit of explosion on the way out right there. A little bit of insult to injury. He said, go ahead and put the grenade down, homie.
The pyrotechnics on this up smash was good.
Hello?
All right. 89% on Sparg0 while he's still drilling away. He does have a decent amount of limit, though, so you should be able to find it pretty soon. Maybe turn that into some big damage, too.
Okay, under 7%, and like you mentioned, man, the limit's online. Curious to see what he's going to do right here to apply that damage thoroughly. Has been playing so well around it, and I got to give it to Hurt. He's not afraid. 6 frames of pain, my boy. Enjoy that up tilt. You're on your way out.
Them boys are spot dodging right there, too, man. And each other's face just hitting the lean back real quick. Unfortunately, though, Sparg0 swinging that cross flash the wrong way, setting up for an easy up tilt right there from Hurt. Surprised he actually just ran straight into that C4. I mean, I'm sure he saw you put it down, but maybe he didn't think he was going to pop it.
That's right, man.
Hurt said, I'll do it.
I'll do it, bro. Come on. I'll take you with me. Don't play with me. Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, swinging a little improperly, and I get it, too. You're disjointed. You have that ability to swing from one end of the stage to the other, but again, you have to be cognizant of where these grenades are at all points in time. Love that X marks the spot.
All right, able to get that. Not enough, obviously, for the stock, you know, cross slash. Not what it once was.
No,
you know?
No.
Not what it was. Oh,
but that move is definitely what it once was, and then some.
He just creeped up on him, said, go ahead, Spot. I know you're scared.
Damn.
I know you're scared.
Bam.
So, good stuff right there to Hurt, taking that first one pretty commandingly. I think it was another 2. I told you, man, them 2 stocks gonna be coming out. He said, just like the crew battle, huh?
Just like the crew battle.
Just like the crew battle.
A bit of a blast from the past. You know, the great thing about his Snake is that, you know, there's a lot of unfavorable matchups for that character in the game. I think we've seen the Min-Min match where on paper I'm like, Snake should be struggling a lot more here. It's not what Hurt's doing in the advantage. It's what happens when he's in a disadvantage. There are points where you're like, he's going to be reversed on the way down. It's time for me to harass with up air. It's time for me to apply that pressure in the corner with that backer. It's so good, and more importantly, it's so safe. Hurt is like, I don't care, man. I actually am electing for you to get up close and personal. That's when I'm my most dangerous.
I do wonder if like Sparg0 is going to look into maybe, you know, some of his other characters. You know, he obviously still probably can play the Aegis if he wants to. He brought the Corn out earlier in this tournament just to see.
Damn.
Because right now this is not the start we wanted. Man, 95, 106% unanswered. Sparg0, hit it. Play the game. All right, here we go.
Brother.
He's playing the game.
Please.
No, okay, just for a little bit.
Just for a tad bit. But let's see what they can do right here to dig themselves out of this deficit. Again, been taking so much unnecessary percent, just not being mindful of the grenades. It could be a culmination of, again, forgetting where they're at, also them being strategically placed. Hurt right now in his zone, has the lead. Let's see what's going to do right here to hold on to it. And more importantly, oh my goodness, extended, completely forgot about the up B out of shield shenanigans. You show your hand a little bit too early. I know you got that F tilt. I know you got that frame 3 jab. You touch my shield, and I'm going to up B out of it every time.
Right. Oh, okay. Just a lingering hitbox from that back air. Yeah, where was he going to go? He was trying to find the right recovery angle, but no. Getting sniped out by the Nikita. Red spark, so you know it was untouchable. My man had no chance of getting back.
No, he said, you're done. And right now, unfortunately, just not being able to get through the minefield. That hurt is brought to the table. That's right. Back here lasts forever.
I'm actually a little kind of surprised that we actually came to this flat stage. It seems like one of the characters who probably would have the hardest time dealing with this is Cloud. You know, you can't really use Blade Beam to pressure because of the fact that there's only one plane for these grenades to go. So every Blade Beam is going to clash with a grenade. You got to jump over them, approach aerially, and it has not been working out yet for Sparg0.
No, absolutely not. I think it's a culmination of, again, just the narrative being in Hurt's control. I have the lead. I know it's a struggle to get down, but I play better when you're approaching me aggressively. I know how to work in and around your tools. What's happening, though, here a little bit is that Hurt's going to start losing this game of chicken up close. I know you're trying to up tilt. I know you're waiting for me to drop shield and do something. I will always let you swing first. What's the worst I'm going to take? A grab? As long as I'm not like at 160, I don't got to worry about nothing. But see, stuff like this happens.
You know, my man, Sparg0 is absolutely swinging, and Hurt is playing the game correctly. I mean, everything that he needs to punish, he has. Sparg0 has not been on the other side of that, though. You know, we saw Hurt actually just dash attack out the corner for free. And then Sparg0 was like, oh, I don't know what else to do. So he tried to hit his dash attack. He's like, no, it's not the same. Yeah. We're not the same.
No, we're not the same, bro. He said, man, show me that dance move real quick. Oh, it's called the dash attack?
I doing a little better. Okay, ooh, big damage.
Down there, love that. Stomp the yard right here, bro. Columbus Short is present.
Did you see my man with the extra pressure, though? The grenade into the down tilt? Woo. Okay.
I mean, just being unrelenting right now. Okay, we need to see more of this. Okay, he's been ciphered around for free, and I'm sick of it. Love that back here.
That's really going to be the only way he's getting back in this game. He's going to have to make some big plays off the stage if he's able to get Hurt off the stage. Okay, that it does work. Able to deactivate the Nikita in time and also grab ledge. However, Hurt, once again, look at him setting up the middle of the stage. More grenades.
That's right, and I think Sparg0's starting to become a little bit more hip to his ways. You center stage, a problem. You in that corner, I might be able to cook up a little something here, but the problem is I can't be too telegraphed with my swings. Back here, as safe as it is, it's a very obvious option. I'm coming through that, bro. I'm coming through.
All right. Either way, I mean, we still have a lot to come back for. 134 here on Sparg0, and he's a whole stock behind. Even if he's able to get this stock, he's got to play absolutely out of his mind. Looking for that back air.
Okay. Kind of caught the corner again. That was so smooth. Had the grenade in the corner, knew he was going to try to jump high over it, and how could you not? Your Cloud, all my aerial options are not to be trifled with, unless you're going up against Hurt Snake. The nair is already there. Yeah, that was actually a wonderful nair, too. You know, probably just conditioned him to a lot of jumping because of the fact that grenades is on the ground the whole time. So he's like, all right, you either going to jump over it or you're going to try to have to shield it, and we'll just reset the situation again. Facts. You know, Sparg0 trying to get some type of comeback there. Trying to get some damage, trying to get that big hit to go ahead and swing that second stock off. I think that was a very good read from Hurt, knowing he was going to be, you know, in that area, in that space. That's right. It's not very often, I think, a character sometimes as not stubby. You know, Snake is not a stubby character at all, but, you know, when it comes to, like, reaching out, you know, I think Cloud just kind of has him beat. I have a sword in my hand, for God's sake. So there's not very many opportunities to really play to some of Cloud's weaknesses that don't revolve around him being off stage. But forcing him to make the mistake for you is something that we don't really get to see very often. Grenade at the ledge, high jump, you're done, bro. I got to see some adjustments here. Oh, okay. Got a little something. I think the biggest issue is Sparg0 just can't actually get any of like the real Sparg0 pressure started. Sure. Because every time, normally in those areas where someone would air dodge and he can start looking for some reads or roll or something like that, Hurt is just, I got a grenade on me, bro. That's it. Yeah, look, go ahead and hit me if you want. We're going to go ahead and reset this situation. Whoa. Nice up tilt, caught him air dodging in. So much pressure there at the ledge. And kind of hurted him right into that up tilt. I mean, you talk about rinse and repeat. That was a reset right there. What I seen in the last game, that up tilt again, taking no prisoners. That time towards center stage. Again, that is a very dangerous Hurt. Once he gets in the hub right there, a final destination, it becomes that much more difficult for Sparg0 to try to work around the neutral again. Jump again, bro. Jump again and see what happens. Oh, man. Bro, I got nairs galore. He's really trying to force his way out of this corner. He knows like the potency of some of Snake's normals. Once I break that zone, once Grenade starts playing the game of chicken for me, I'm going to go again for that jab, that F tilt. But Sparg0 said, I'm not having any more of it. Up smash on the reset here.
Yeah, that was a good read, too, knowing that he was right there at the ground, so he's going to have to drop that air dodge, you know, or perfectly timed shield. But I think the air dodge came out a little too early, and boom, Sparg0 getting that up smash. But still, look at them, way far behind. The marking right here from Hurt. Okay, able to get that grenade out in time, too.
Okay. That's right. C4 on the way back down. Always looking for that ground coverage. Turn around F tilt, bro. Come on, I'm too quick up close. My F tilt as fast as your jab. Come on.
Okay, yeah, get him the late hitbox of the dash attack. It's going to send Sparg0.
Yeah,
goodbye.
You're playing too much. Why play all day when you can be safe?
Sparg0 sitting the whole thing, too. I mean, like, you're kind of like in a checkmate situation, too, because if you do stop at the second hit, you know, they can drop shield and still get that up tilt. So he had to try to full send and hope for the best. Unfortunately, well, he got full sent. Like, he sent up out of there.
Bro, next day air.
Yeah.
Okay. Falling up air again. I think he's just going to go ahead and take the damage until he gets limit online. Here it is. Now, this could be a big difference maker right now. Oh, and there it was. He let it rip, but he let the up smash claim that stock. Clean stuff right here on Sparg0, but I can't lie at 103%. I'm a little worried.
Ooh, okay. He's definitely starting to catch on to where Hurt wants to go. But again, you know, with the grenade in hand, he has to really bait. Oh.
You playing too much, bro.
He's living barely, though. Yo, what? Hurt?
Like, Hurt?
Yo, I'm going to finish the job up there.
Right. Wrong game, bro.
Okay.
Okay. He's glowing blue right here. Just waiting on the option on the way down. That 1% of pain off the mark. I'm smashing the corner. You can't loiter at the ledge.
Okay. I don't know if he just gave up right there or not, but he definitely looked for the hardest read of all time with that finishing touch. Oh, the grenade.
Okay. Grenade right now doing the job for him. Nice. He's looking from the drop shield up close. Hurt trying to play that game of chicken. Will he or won't he? Sparg0 said, when in doubt, I'm out of here. I've been lapped in percents.
Yeah, this is honestly not undoable right here for Sparg0, especially now.
No, it's not.
92%, the right up smash could definitely send it a back air. Finds the mark. Dash attack he was looking for.
Okay, and then the delay on the jab, mixing up the timing right now.
Okay. I was like, remember the C4 is there. The dash attack, he's still living.
Nikita!
No! Whoa! Just straight up locked on.
Whoa! I am still in a dream, Snake Eater. Jesus.
And Hurt, he definitely get himself a little fan club right here. The boys is cheering for him, but as they should. What a dominant performance in that winners finals. I mean, everyone who's played him so far has got to think, how do I beat this snake? He is looking proficient.
That's right.
He is playing the game perfectly.
This is king of the snakes right here.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
This is Big Boss. This is the snake that was on the plane with Samuel Jackson. Okay, these are those snakes. This guy's a little different.
Look at the definitely going to be tired of him.
That's right.
But I don't think they're getting him off this plane this time around. My man is flying high, flying his way all the way to grand finals now. Just waiting to see what happens with the rest of the tournament. And now Sparg0's got to go down to the Sharks.
Woo! And we got to fly into these replays right here. Let's go ahead and relive the magic of the first game right here in top 4. Whiffs a grab, and then he knew it might be time to spot dodge right here versus a different player, sure, but not me. You go ahead and expend that option, and you know what I'm looking for every time. You overextend, you reach. Just like, you know what I'm saying, Yipe says, I'm going to teach, bro.
Yeah,
that was clean.
Woo. I mean, I know the frustration was definitely setting in on Sparg0 though, because there was a lot of chasing him around the stage too, as well. But then there was moments where Hurt would get a little aggressive. You know, he was like, "Hold up, this is the perfect trap. I have set up the perfect trap. Now let me get the full damage off of that."
Yep.
Look at that, too. Double 2 stock. You know, last hit type of situation in that last game. So Sparg0 definitely was starting to catch on to something.
Sure.
And maybe he can bring that to the grand finals, is able to get there. But you have to see if he can even get there, because we do have to wait to see what happens between these next 2 competitors.
That's right.
And then whoever wins that does go up to play against Sparg0.
Yeah, Sparg0, of course, just an absolute menace, of course, in his own right. I mean, we have seen that young man's track record. But again, Hurt, I mean, for those of us that follow the Japanese scene, we are very up to date with their work, but, you know, still sometimes kind of unknown in certain pockets of this country. So I'm happy that he came over here and, more importantly, did exactly what he came to do, which was take out Sparg0 and, of course, take out some of the rest of these players when they get to that portion of grand finals.
Yeah, man, and we've been running through this tournament. It's been a great time, but obviously, you know what helped us run this tournament? Let's talk about them real quick. It's that fully loaded electronics. Gaming rentals, make sure you go ahead and hit them up if you are ever trying to run yourself a tournament or need a lot of equipment in a very short time. Even if, I don't know, you're doing a little party with your boys, but you need 6 more PS5s. Hit them up. They'll help you out, bro. Fully loaded electronics. Thank you for helping BOBCB the best event that it could be.
That's right, man. I mean, I got to give it to them. These people will pull up to any damn thing. I'm talking a bar mitzvah. They'll pull up to a wedding. You need setups, man. You need it. They're there. Great stuff to them. Again, you know,